Один раз. Йоу, зрители, всем привет! Я Максим, Продиус, аранжировщик, мастеринг, инженер. А сегодня мы будем смотреть второй день курсов, которые сделали Мастеринг.com в сотрудничестве с Native Instruments и Isotope. Мне выслали приглашение. Вчера мы смотрели на стриме первый день, он был про накопление. А сегодня, я так понимаю, насколько я помню, будет продакшн вокала. Сегодня не менее интересный день, так что запись предыдущего стрима можете посмотреть в Ютубе, он остался. И на Твиче он еще будет висеть неделю, так что welcome. Можете оставлять свои комментарии. Я много не разговариваю во время того, как ребята объясняют, что они делают. Я для себя как бы составляю какие-то хуки, лайфхаки. Вы можете для себя это также делать. Можете, так как это в записи, останавливать, перекручивать, пересматривать. Вот. Плюс в том, что это останется у меня на канале. Так что подписывайтесь, чтобы не пропустить. Ставьте лайк, пишите комментарии, что вы думаете об этом. Возможно, у вас есть какие-то свои мысли по этому поводу. Долго тянуть не буду, приступим к просмотру. У меня микрофон всегда включен, так что иногда я комментирую какие-то моменты. Есть. Так. Есть. Слышно меня, слышно.
Single day 2. If you missed yesterday, my name is Caleb Lovelace. I'm the director of education
Все, вижу, ребят
for
тоже слышно.
Mastering.com. We're an online audio school for engineers and producers, taking over the world, one student at a time. And we're in partnership this event with Native Instruments and Isotope. Great partners. We've been using a lot of their stuff this month. And it's great to have a great partner in them. Dane, you've been having fun using their stuff.
Tons of fun.
We have Mr. Dane Holmes with us here as well. He's been producing this week. We've been watching him do his thing. Day one, we met with the artist. We started production. We got a lot of the drums and main structure as advertised yesterday. We got about that far. Dane can catch us up with anything he's done offline in that regard.
Выключу пока свою камеру, чтобы вы посмотрели, какими инструментами пользуются ребята.
Inspiring, because tomorrow we're going to do all the vocal recording, vocal production, really finish the track off. Also have a very cool contest announcement.
Вот, день первый. Мы познакомились с артистом, познакомились с накоплением, старт продакшн произошел, drums, main structure также
Coming
было.
tomorrow for the mixing portion of this event.
Ага,
And
сегодня финиш, атмосфера.
Some cool
Все, сегодня, получается,
discounts and
заканчиваем
stuff for Native
накопление.
Instrument stuff. We can talk about that tomorrow. That contest is going to be awesome, so definitely come tomorrow. Vocal recording, vocal production. But let's get that track really dialed in today, Dane.
Let's do it.
When do you do the bass? Yeah, we're going to do it real soon. Takeaways from yesterday. My takeaways, attention to detail. Dane is a master sound sculptor. There's a high level attention to detail. All those choices adds up for sure to something great in the end. That's why Dane works with top artists from all over the world and top brands like Coke, Cadillac, Intel. All sorts of people come to Dane for his incredible sound design. But it's that attention to detail that gets him there. Also, not to be lost in translation, but good initial communication. If you're working with artists, if you're working with other people.
Так, значит, с прошлого стрима, что мы должны взять? Attention to detail. Господи, как это? Внимание к деталям. Good initial communication. Связывать что? Связывать good initial communication.
I'll tell you, anyone can learn to mix, master, produce. People skills is a whole other thing, but it's actually 80% of your success as a business if you're working with.
Это про инструменты или с кем или с...
With other people comes down to your initial communication with artists. Your not just initial, but all of your communication with the people, your clients.
Ага. Good initial communication with people and clients and artists. То есть вообще коммуникация должна существовать, в принципе, с всеми, с артистами, с...
Setting up good expectations up front, getting good communication about what their hopes and desires and expectations are. All of that helps deliver a good product in the end and keeps you out of trouble. It's really easy to get into bad habits with that lead to bad things. What else, though? What else did you take away yesterday? Throw it in the chat.
I did not burn any midnight oil on any of this.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't do anything?
No, I did some stuff. I'll catch you up. It's not a ton, but should be able to make good progress for sure today.
Helpful drum treatment, importance of good foundation, putting in the time. Still got lots to learn. TTT, things take time. I love it. Need to buy contact. It's a good one. But use what you have. Listen to each drum strike, hone in a good process. Focus on defining the key point for build-up. Tone in verses and chorus, MIDI tweaks, spending enough time on drum programming to keep it inspiring. I love that. Vision is crucial. Double checking that each instrument and piece added is helping communicate the vibe or message of the song. So important. Emotion is everything. Drum plugins are easier to use than I thought. Good.
Using pants is my favorite takeaway.
I love the sounds of skin and clothes.
These were Nike like athletic shorts though, so not just any pants will work.
Only the good
it's
stuff.
Very specific tone coming off these shorts.
Energy map is important. Individual note volume adjustments, the sound of shorts. Yeah, we got that one. Start from a good foundation, always important. Playing with drum tones, use of the limiter, how to use the swoosh method. Is that the Nike swoosh plus the swoosh?
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. Morning caffeine run. Having different drums and different kits to get the desired sound. How long does this process typically take for you guys? It depends. A lot of times the productions Dane and I work on are experimental in some degree. So like alternative pop or alternative hip hop or something where you really want to explore like fresh new sounds. That can take some time and exploration. But if it's like a pretty straightforward track, then we could pump that out pretty quick, maybe in a couple days. We do that live too. So we just got back from London where we worked with an artist and we got a track done in a couple days in the studio. So it just depends. I primarily work with local rock bands, many of whom have strong opinions on everything. This is a whole different thing. Well, rock band people are not the only ones with strong opinions on everything. It is artists in general. Most artists are a little egotistical in, the kind of way necessary probably to do the kind of art that they're doing and to put it out in front of millions of people. You have to have a little bit of an ego. So you're not alone. And that's where a lot of good communication would come in. I've worked with plenty of really easy people and plenty of really hard people. Sometimes being a producer, I'll say this to students, sometimes is 80% therapy and 20% music. All of that is true. Well, I'm glad y'all took so much away yesterday. let's dive back in. And just want to remind you of the 30,000-foot view. Don't get hung up on the plugin. Don't get hung up on the little things that are very Googleable, that are easy to find answers for. I mean, feel free to ask questions in the chat. We'll likely get to all of those. But don't forget to zoom out. Focus on Dane's mindset. Focus on process. Can any of that improve upon what you're already doing? Whether you're a beginner or totally advanced, there's always stuff you can take away from watching any other producer. I love watching people work because there's always stuff I can take away from it. One of my favorite things to do is travel around and sit with great producers and great mix and mastering engineers in studio and just watch them, because I can always take so much that I in turn get to turn around and teach to my students. But there's always something to learn. Today we're going to really finish that track up in a lot of ways. So Dane's going to be focused on expressing emotion properly through movement, atmosphere, and character. We got a lot of the movement stuff done. Character's in there. He's shaping and painting with the tones and the sounds. A little bit of atmosphere started yesterday. I'm sure there'll be some more of that today. Let's focus on that stuff. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? One's in chat. Because it's Dane time, okay, everybody? It's Dane time. I wanted to do something like, because I usually say it's demo time, I wanted to do like, it's Dane-mo time.
I'll take it all. We'll do all of it.
Boo. Jason says boo. It's Dane mode time, everybody.
You could put it's dangerous time, danger time.
Yep. That's the moniker Dane and I work under.
Not dangerous, but dangerless.
It's dangerless time. That's how we spell it. It's dangerless time. All right. Dane?
Let's do it.
Stop talking, let you get to work, dive in.
Okay. Real quick, Caleb, for some reason, not let me share my sound. I don't know if there's like a panelist setting.
Right, there may be here. Hold on.
Yeah, all good.
I thought I had changed that, but I may not have. No, I did.
Let me see.
Let me maybe. No, you should. You're host, so you should be able to do it. Maybe make me host really quick.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm on multiple panelists can share simultaneously. Let me try one.
Yeah.
There it goes. There it goes.
Cool.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Cool.
Alrighty. All right. I've been trying to install this instrument for the last hour called Ireland, and I have a feeling that maybe Contact needs to be updated. I'm on Contact 8, but every time I install this, it's not let me do that. So I'm gonna let that kind of happen in the background and see if it'll let me use that instrument, because I have been looking for a mandolin. I've been looking for a mandolin, and I may just need to cheat and get into Splice or something if I can't get it to work. But I can show you the vision that I have for that by using a different instrument. But it's a little something I'm going to put in the second half of this instrumental break here. But I'll go through, again, I haven't done a whole lot. I added this picked acoustic guitar. This is kind of fun. Let me go ahead and solo this. This is really some pretty cool stuff. Really playable, pretty impressive sounding for this being a MIDI instrument. It's obviously sample based, very well recorded, but just take a listen to this in solo.
Nope. Share your change your audio.
Excuse me. I'm very sorry. Let's give you a proper listen. Change this here. Yeah, I've been hearing I used to have a mandolin in here, gave it back to Caleb.
В общем, вчера мы делали накопление по инструментам, сегодня он еще добавил мандолину к тому, что делалось вчера.
I think, or maybe you already had it.
Played many years ago. I played mandolin in a band actually.
And
Dane had my mandolin for a minute. Now I have it here.
So used to just play that, but is that coming through?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna have to reload some of these, so give it just a sec. Make sure that it's properly loaded up. There we go. It is not on pattern, actually. It's on like this thing called as played. So what I can do is I can play the chords that I want, because I hate it when I like have to push a button and then it's like this thing that does its own thing, and it's sometimes that works, but I want the control. The picked pattern is what you select here. So I can choose a completely different pattern here. And then if I go back, it automatically chooses its own kind of like voicing, meaning like keys or whatever. But all you would have to do is go to here and change it from voicing to as played. So you can choose different ones there. So I'm going to go back to this one.
Hey, Dane, people are wanting the volume up on the music, if possible. Maybe turn the gain or the master up.
I just have it lower, mixed in lower on this channel. So I'll just bring this up so you can hear this.
Well,
because
also just they were saying it yesterday as well. It's just maybe turn the master up a little bit.
Okay, I'll just do this.
I was thinking master so it doesn't clip.
Keep this here. Turn this up to like there maybe.
Is that better? Let me know if when we play the whole thing it's not good enough.
So I'm going to automate the volume of this, but let me show you kind of in context. We'll go from the pre-chorus here. See, to me, that's like too loud now, because, again, this instrument...
Это мне кто-то написал? Что-то я не могу увидеть. Что у меня с чатиком? Чатик, а ну напишите еще раз. Чатик, напишите еще раз. Я что-то не могу увидеть.
Instrument in particular is not supposed to be very loud, but I'll turn my headphones down just a little bit.
Ну, с прошлого раза он явно поработал с барабанами и добавил еще чик-чик-чик-чик. Тамбурин какой-то.
Cool. So, not done. Vocal, someone said, like, vocal's buried now. Yep, I will get there. Like, in fact, I have ideas on what I want Lucy to do already. I'm hearing, like, some really cool vocal, like, ad-libs, like some bluesy kind of like little ad-libs in the middle of the chorus section here, or whatever you want to call it, instrumental. We're just like elevating this little by little. I also think that this picked guitar, personally, could just carry on. Like, it's kind of creating a cool groove. So I thought about just continuing on with that, or I can go to picked acoustic. This is picked nylon. So I'm going to call this nylon, and then this one picked AC guitar.
Good question here. When do you know that you don't overproduce? It's easy to overproduce stuff. I think
We do it all the time. We overproduce.
we love overproducing.
We
We're
overproduce. It's about
we're
like,
maximalists for sure.
usually it's like stripping it back towards the end of the, like, it's harder to know that you're overproducing when you're in the weeds of like creating the thing. You know what I mean? So like, you're just kind of going through the process and seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. You're throwing things at the wall, see what sticks. Caleb calls it like spaghetti. You throw the spaghetti and like you just kind of strip it back if you need to.
I think it comes in phases. Like when you're in a creative phase like this, I think of it just as like throw all the spaghetti against the wall, try every idea, and then as you get later, just go in and just find the most magic stuff and just mute everything else. Have the wisdom to just delete stuff.
Yeah, you'll get
Keep the most magical stuff.
I can't tell you how many times we've been like 100 tracks plus deep into a project, and you're like in a chorus trying to figure out like what's needed, what's not needed, and you have like 8 tracks that are just like doing the same thing, and you're just like, what is this? Like, why is this here? Also, why is my camera is my camera stuck?
Yeah, it's frozen.
Hey, I'm just
But
gonna
you look. It's like a cool pose.
yeah. It's like an action shot.
Yeah.
So it'll work for the whole.
And if I imagine it, use my imagination really well, I can kind of see your mouth moving. And
Yeah.
so it's work.
Yeah, I'm giving like a slight thumbs up, maybe 2. Let me
I'm
try.
telling you, whatever they do when they use our camera equipment at live events, they're always broken after.
Let me try
They never
this.
work. Anyway, but that's a great question. I think it's important to have a time where you're just being really creative, and then another time where you're being judicious, and
Yeah.
you just take as much away as you can and just keep the most magical stuff.
For sure. Yeah, my camera's not working anymore, but we're gonna carry on. I also put on this like little reverb throw here. Again, I might refine this in and of itself a little bit more and give it something more interesting. But what I did is I just copy pasted over to a new track this like ooh section here. So I'm gonna put ooh throw, and I just put Valhalla concert hall. This is just the default setting. Might take that down a little bit there. But this kind of swells and grows. And at the same time, I am bringing down the dry vocal as this reverb vocal comes in. And this is something I might do here as well in this section. pretty much comes, cuts out right before, and I bring the volume back up to where it was. So that's a fun little technique you can use that gives you more control over the effect itself. If I wanted to add a bunch of more processing onto this reverb, I could do that. Probably will experiment with this a little bit more, maybe put on some ping pong delay. But let me just go ahead and show you everything else I did. So I added circular. I think I added circular yesterday. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Added those tremolo strings yesterday too, but I may have refined them a little bit and like carried them through. Maybe I did that. Here's one thing. I have this leap. There's these really cool leap expansion packs. Leap is kind of like arcade for output, if you're familiar with what that is, which gives you some pretty interesting samples that are put on these different keys. And you can kind of play like DJ style. It's more for like electronic type music, but I don't like putting myself in a box and saying like, I can't use this instrument for this because, I try to stay open, right? And I think that's oftentimes how you can find something interesting and magical or just unique. And you're still trying to keep in mind the emotional intent, the genre, your references. But if you can come at it with a different instrument that maybe you otherwise wouldn't think to use, sometimes you can get things that are just, I guess, a little less expected. So I'll just play like a couple of these different, like you wouldn't come in here and be like, yeah, let's use this. That's not useful, really. That's not really too useful. It's like this is a trance expansion. You would never think to look into here. These are all super cool that you can use
есть
for
классные
projects.
пульсы такие, да?
Actually, I really love this. But it wasn't until I got to the end of this that I found this. And it keeps going, and before the third chord, I was like, that somehow magically works. It has the two chords that are used in this instrumental breakdown. And so before going to the third chord, you can see in my MIDI that I have it repeating back to the beginning. So I will show you with, I'll just play like a few of these instruments together.
Нашел выход из ситуации. Ему не нужен третий аккорд, он использовал просто первый и второй. И как раз подошло под трек.
This is another instrument called saffron that I'm using, but these two things work nicely together.
Explosions in the sky. Some of those pads make me want like a little less trim strings so they come out a little more.
Sure, yeah, totally. Yeah, we could turn those down a little bit.
I also have one more thought when you're done catching us up.
Cool. Maybe we'll just you can help me tackle that, Caleb. What else did I do? I really just added, I kind of want to add maybe a couple more subtle fills. We'll see with the drums, but I I did a couple of like flam notes that we'll just zoom in on here. So like this right here, right? So just a natural kind of drum flam. I might go ahead and do this actually really quick while I'm at it. Just to give it some realism here. Where did I put that flam? Let's go back here. Oh yeah, I added this. I think maybe. Yeah, this is the flam right here. Right? So it's a little bit, just adds a little bit more humanization, and then I did that I think in one or two other spots right here. Right? And then I basically tweaked some of the velocity here so that it's like a little bit of a crescendo and just not too robotic.
То есть сделал хуманизацию немножко барабаном, чтобы не сильно выглядело, что это VST-шный прям робот фигачит.
I added, let's see. I think we did this yesterday. This is I need to name this Nike pants. This right here, really cool, percussive. This is something new to me, but one of the coolest percussive, like realistic percussive instruments. This is called Session Percussionist. I'm so glad that they added something like this. So you can play different loops. I was struggling to find like loops. Usually it's just like one shots that you're given. There's a couple different places you can find loops, but just a straightforward like acoustic tambourine or shaker loop. And this is a great place to find that. There's like from tambourine to shaker to cajon and timbales and all kinds of fun stuff. Just tons of realism. So I have like 2 layers of that. I'm also just for fun. I don't usually use this, but I like that they have this 1176 fast attack, fast release, kind of high ratio limiter style thing going on here. I'm playing without that compressor. It sounds like this. This is just another instance of the Session Percussionist, and it just felt like it was too kind of pokey, and so I compressed it, taking off some of the attack.
Подрезал атаки, да.
Letting it cut through, and then together. Just kind of panned them off to the left and right a little bit.
Развел по
And that
панораме
kind of
влево-вправо.
elevates that last instrumental break. What else? I think I just adjusted some levels. The snare was too loud. The kick was a little bit too loud. So I turned those things down. But most of my time was spent looking for things. Honestly, I'm so glad that I took the time. The latest complete set of instruments is relatively new to me as of just like the last few weeks, and so finding some of these things can be tricky, but once you get to know the interface, one of the coolest things about this is you can come in, you can literally just like type in percussion, right? And boom, it tells you these are your percussion instruments. You can also go into library up top here and search for like individual presets. So if I want to just, tambourine, here's a bunch of tambourine like preset instruments in all the places you can find them. So that's really cool. Yeah, a little spotlight within the plugin. So Native Instruments just does a really great job making everything searchable, accessible, etc. I'm tempted to change the pattern here so that it's like the accents on the downbeat instead of like ticka 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 ticka. I want it instead to maybe I want to see what it feels like to go ticka 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 ticka. So it's on the downbeat instead. So I'm gonna actually try that really quick. If it'll let me. I don't know if it might not change based on where I put this. It might just, I don't know if it starts it in a different place. Yeah, it doesn't. It's okay. So what I could do is bounce this in place and change it that way. So I'm going to do that really quick. A lot of these things I'm going to end up bouncing in place to preserve CPU. Might do that later today. So I can go downbeat instead. I think this needs a little bit of room. Just going to use the Quantic room simulator. This thing is just nice and easy to deal with.
Прям не боится комнаты добавлять, да, так много. Еще добавляет.
Kayla, what do you think? Should we have it on the upswing, or do you think it's...
People are talking about the crashes in the chat, so I was listening for that. I wasn't really paying attention to
Yeah, crashes might be too loud. It's funny, I turned them down actually from yesterday, but
it's less about that. It's more like too many.
Yeah. We could switch that up. I'm totally open to, again, a lot of times these things are placeholders.
A lot of times you'll add more than you need, and then when you add layers later, you're like, I don't need as many now because other things are doing what I was initially hearing.
Yeah. Some people like one groove, some people prefer the other groove. So it's
matter that much then?
What's that?
Guess it doesn't matter that much then.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll just kind of see how we feel. I'm gonna stick with it for now. Maybe we can address the crashes really quick and just see if it's, maybe we have like the ride cymbals coming out more than the crashes. I'm going to actually listen to that reference again. I think this can help me, kind of guide me to where I want to go in this regard. Daisy Jones.
Это он как референс юзает. Чтоб не забанили, я пока замьючу чуть-чуть.
Yeah, probably don't need as many as we have. We'll need to figure out a way to have the energy grow without that many. In fact, maybe we let like the tambourine carry the energy there instead.
Меняет head.
Also, what I want to do is add some bass, bass guitar, I think.
I just don't think we need crashes probably on every hit.
Yeah, like just in this area and then over here as well, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Both.
Let's do. Let's start with this. Let's maybe mute this.
Some people
What's that?
will be unhappy.
Let's see.
Какая-то каша, да.
And I'm not a drummer, and so some of this might not be like totally even playable. It's like for example,
Я тоже не барабанщик, но я прописываю барабаны и тоже прописываю драмфилы везде, сбивки, вручную стараюсь.
listen for how it sounds in the end. So yeah, I mean, we can. I don't know that I want to spend a bunch of time like editing that right now. I just want to kind of like finish the song today, or just finish the structure, get most of the ideas in. We could rabbit hole on this, but I think there's some better.
I don't
На
think it'll
YouTube
take too long. Just take a few out here and there.
На ютубчике, кто смотрит, всем приветики. Пишите свои мнения в чатик. Давайте знакомиться.
Where you're wanting these to come out. I guess they never bothered me in the first place, so I'm not like sure what to do.
Yeah, it's just like a little metal.
Like in this section here, or are we talking like throughout?
Yep.
Okay.
In that section.
Oops.
right should hold the groove, not the crashes. Mostly the crashes you could take a that's giving you a lot more room. Nice. That's great.
Еще громче.
It's like too low. And pitch. Yeah, we can move on. The other thing I was thinking is for whatever reason, I really dislike the tone and syncopation of the hat in the build. Okay.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
This right here. Rhythmically, or just turn it down?
Rhythmically, I don't like the rhythm. It sounds a little corny to me, those double hits.
I don't know why I love that. I love that rhythm.
Yeah, but mostly
I could turn it down.
It's super disconnected from the track. Maybe space on it or something. But yeah, I don't love that.
I'm gonna turn it way down.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child. So run, wild child, run with.
That's fine.
I can do without actually. Now that I'm hearing this lower.
So run, wild child, run with.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take out this.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves.
Yeah, I know what to do.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are.
It's much better, thank you.
Yeah.
Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child.
Тут я могу перемотать, а когда сам делаю, не могу перемотать такие штуки, к сожалению.
Muse, wild child, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, muse, wild child, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever
And then you had a note about taking the tremolo strings down, I think. Didn't you?
Yep. Yeah, I think we could. There's some other cool things happening in there that it's kind of overpowering.
Let's just bring it down to start.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child.
У хай-хета такое чувство, как будто бы он спешит куда-то.
Run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Yeah, I think right here, I'm going to keep doing these plucks, but I'm going to do it on this acoustic guitar here, this picked nylon. So, I'm going to do this.
Let me get a sec. Turn your camera on and off.
Mine?
Just so we can try to.
Yeah, I tried doing that earlier.
Like the physical camera, not the zoom.
Oh, I see, yeah. I want to do that now.
Yeah, I miss your beautiful face, man.
All right, one sec.
See you, Mark. Yeah, Jen, you will get this multi-track when we do the mixing portion, so you'll be able to go in and listen to everything. You'll mix this one. It's practice. Albert, that's a good question. I've always just been a feeler, not a even knows what's going on. I play enough to know a little.
There we go.
Hey, he's back.
Had to put my shirt on. And my pants. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
The camera goes out and you're like, oh, it's hot.
Yeah. It's actually like the best temperature. It's the best place to be in the house is my basement. In the summer, Caleb knows.
Yeah, it is, but mine gets too cold.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I have a heater. I have a silent heater down here because it will do the same.
September.
In the summer, I have a heater on, and it's in my basement. But that's because I need to keep my piano at a constant temperature.
Mm.
And so it's always on at like 72 degrees. And that way
Wow.
my piano doesn't just like start going out of tune.
Nice.
All right, so this is what I'm thinking. Before we were building and we were using a nylon picked. So that's got like a just more muted tone, more subdued. And now we can go to this standard acoustic, whatever, dreadnought guitar and play similar thing. Something like that over how are you doing the sound selection, Dane? So this is something that I had kind of like gone through and picked through yesterday. Again, I can do, I mean, the sound is coming from the instrument itself, obviously. Come to think of it, I'm actually on picked nylon still, so I'm going to go to picked acoustic. So we're going to change this. So that is melody. I want this one here. But right now, what I need to do is change it from voicing to as played. So no voicing generator. So I don't want it generating its own voicings. Does that make sense? Like the voicing meaning the different parts, like the different notes. I want to have control over that, and so you go to as played, and you can choose. It'll do a pattern for you, so I don't have to do the pattern. It does that nicely, but now I can. And amazingly, this just sounds really. It sounds really good.
Да, классная гитарка.
Such a heavenly sent help.
That's very usable.
It's very usable. It's like it sounds real. I mean, it is real for all intents and purposes. It was recorded, right? These are not synthetic. It's just usually the way things are programmed with instruments is it sounds too robotic.
Yeah.
So this has that human touch, but we could go through and change the I might go through after playing it. I might go through and change the pattern, right? So we could do that really quick just to see what we can come up with. Something that's like even more. I want something that's maybe like a little more constant. Maybe I don't though. Let's just start with that and we can see how it sounds in the context. I'm going to pull this down a little bit more here. Okay, so might need to just turn it up. We'll see.
Кайфово.
But I think I got the notes in there that I want. Just need
Hey,
to.
Dan, could you close your notes for now so we get more screen real estate?
Yeah. Let me.
Just close the window. Thanks.
There we go.
Yeah, I think it's E flat minor.
Тональность Е бемоль.
Let's play these two together. You even got that like little slide in there, which is super cool.
I love that.
Like that's dude, that's like where I tip my hat to sample library makers. Like that attention to detail is just so much, it's so much better. those can come up. So the articulation kind of changes a little bit as we raise the volume of this, which is cool. So I want to make sure I'm not missing out on any good stuff here with the articulation. Also this considering like a mid cut here, just a quick little mid side dip.
I wonder if we should reamp that sound.
I may end up going in and doing that. Yeah, I mean we can do that on this session.
О, классно убрал грязюку. И сразу все другие инструменты наверх повылазили. Какая грязь, да, мешала?
Also gonna put a Pultec on this thing. Try to get it to sparkle just a little bit more, maybe.
Начинается. Ну давай смотрим пултек.
Trying to get hooked up with Neutron, but the single sign-on thing was kind of tripped me up. So I think I might. They're working on it right now, though.
Таблетку выпей.
Maybe trim down a little more so we get even a little bit more of that.
Trim down the low end, you mean?
Sorry, trim the trim strings down a little more so we get a little bit more of that. They're competing. I just wonder if we take the trim down a little more.
You know what? It could be. Is it throughout that you're hearing it? Let me listen to this really quick. also just want to do this really quick. Actually, let's do this.
We have a Natch Lucy War in the flesh.
Hello.
Hi, Lucy.
Thought I'd pop in, see how you doing.
Doing good.
We've just been picking our noses this whole time.
Coming together.
Wouldn't surprise me, Dane.
Hey, hey, hey now.
Yeah, we completely ruined this song.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
Here we go. Let's throw on some vibe here.
We'll have fun recording vocals tomorrow. We have a lot of cool ideas.
Cool. Excited to hear it.
Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
Ooh, spicy.
It's coming together.
This is where I can do something like this. Just bring this down. Bring this up. Thought it'd be kind of cool to have, like, you repeat this line right here. Trying to remember where I wanted. I don't even remember where I wanted this anymore. Hang on. Yeah. Either here or here. thought it could go here, maybe.
You could also have her really sing it and hold it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can play with like some ad libs and
This
pieces
gives
in there.
you, yeah, this gives you an idea as to like what we can kind of play with. I hear you repeating like at the end there over, so it kind of like happened here. Maybe we do it in both places. But it would be held out. Something like that.
Yeah, nice.
Placeholders. Here, we haven't done this stuff here, but we'll play from the pre-chorus on, just to show you where things are at.
Сори, отлучался, там ужин. Был ужин.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child.
Вокальчик, да, добавили сюда. Вот сюда.
I like
Not-
little like brushes or little candy pieces.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
that little thing at
А,
the end
это
was
пришла
just
женщина и
happened,
всё
little
поменяла
acoustic
там, да?
guitar bleed over, but yeah, bass is coming for sure. Like I want bass in there, 1000%. In fact, I think that's what we might do next. So hold on to your hats. We will get one in there. Maybe.
Hold on to your butts.
Let's see. Thought about using this as like a base layer, like a pad.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Интересно, как сюда подойдет такой басочек.
And then we would have
Yeah, I
Слушай,
like that.
классный
an
инструмент.
actual bass guitar
Saffron.
doing some kind of groovy stuff.
Yeah,
And
because
a
I
bit-
love the merge of like the modern and the vintage. Like I
Ye-
think that's really cool having that dirty
Yeah.
like, distortion and yeah, it's nice.
Let me just play this in really quick. My only concern is that it bleeds over. But I think we can fix that. It might still work.
Never look back, and you are your muse, wild child. Church still.
Not totally there yet, parts wise, but I'm going to fix that right now. Actually, what I want to solo it with is this and this.
Movement, видите, в скрипках постоянно идет смена каких-то. И тут тоже постоянно. То есть не просто аккордами, а он какие-то, какой-то movement делает, движение во всех инструментах присутствует.
I think we could create some epic wideness with that too if we mid-side the high fuzz out a little bit, carve out the mids.
А там уже озон какой-то висит.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times what I like to do is group all this stuff together that's creating this like big atmosphere. And I'll carve out the center channel and kind of the low mid area. So we can do it either way.
Отрезал на
Already
50
got a cut
герцах.
on the sides with this.
А, это только сайды он отрезал на 50
So it's
герцах.
cutting out the side information on the low end, keeping the low end nice and centered and focused. But I could easily come in here and do the same thing with the mid channel. But this time, I would come in here and do what Caleb was saying, basically.
We don't need anything.
What's that?
Yeah, we don't need anything in that like 200 to 500 range from this instrument. But above that, we could do widening and have that beautiful fuzziness go out wide.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, if only I had... Neutron 5 has like a saturator. It's kind of like multiband. I can use Saturn.
У меня есть транс-трек, я думаю, года 2008-го. Там такие же скрипки я писал. Примерно та же партия даже. Он такой транс, наполовину драм н бейс.
And then the last thing I want to do is add just like a straight up bass guitar. The bass guitar would be probably more mid-rangey.
Угу.
It's it's more like heard than like the low.
Об этом я вчера говорил, потому что у него кик прям висит на сабе, ниже, сильно там, ниже 60 Гц у него удар там от 60 и ниже. Получается, и у него бас где должен быть? Вот он об этом и говорит, что у него mid-range бас должен быть.
Low felt kind of stuff. Might use this gentleman too somewhere in the track. I don't know yet, but we'll put piano there for now. I don't think I've ever had this many instances of contact in a single. No, I have. We've definitely done this before. We've definitely done a lot. Tons of really cool bass. I really like the Rickenbacker bass. There's some session basses that I haven't used before that I'm tempted to try out here. Not the sound that I want. Let's see here. I don't want a pattern either. Probably just not the right bass to use. I'm going to actually go up to... Let's try this.
Не подошел ему этот бас.
Articulation. Pattern, default mode.
О, этот этому больше подойдет.
I'm going to get the notes in and then I'll change the instrument. It's not quite the right sound for me, but I want to try to get the notes in. In fact, the notes are gonna, the sound of it's gonna dictate, I think, what I play. So I'm going to change that sound. I'm going to try the Rickenbacker, I think. Yeah, it'll have to be mixed in, right, Wayne? So that'll be like a mixing thing. You're totally right. Usually I won't do those two things. As long as they're playing the same notes, it actually won't be muddy. They'll actually reinforce each other. And so, yeah, it's usually when you have like, when you're like trying to do like harmonies with bass. And we'll also most likely take the saffron bass and have that be really kind of tucked down low in the low end. So we'll get most of our most of our loan will probably come from. I mean, it's one or the other. I haven't decided yet. Too like, ooh, it's a little bit too much.
Try a different version of that. You're on the pure DI.
Let's go crunchier.
Вот этот может подойти.
I think that's a really nice sounding bass.
That's cool. Really quick, what's bothering me is this guitar stuff that's hanging over here. It's like not cutting off when it should. Why isn't it what's going on here? There we go. Yeah, so I just need to use volume for this for now. And do a gain plugin. Or what I also wanted to do was have, well, yeah, okay, there's going to be like a little bit of a trade-off going on here. I have this that is going to cut out right here completely. Maybe I'll bring it up over here just in case we use it. And now this cutoff should be nice and clean. But this, kind of want to have coming back in here. Just at a lower volume.
It is midpoint. Maybe a bio break. One's in chat.
Let me finish this quick little thing and then I'll let you guys out of prison here.
Обалдеть.
Here we go. Prison break.
Такое? Это же такое вообще.
Oops, that's not where I wanted it.
Ой, красивая атмосферка.
Captured still.
And then have that cut out again. Almost ready.
Captured still.
Very pretty, that bit, Dane.
Yeah, it's nice little, subtle thing there that like can transition, I think, into your next
Yeah, I like it.
verse there. When we come out of this.
Captured still among.
Have to do the same thing here. Turn it down.
Now, who knows? Maybe we want to keep that guitar going or something.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. I've had the same.
add a second guitar that's playing the counter rhythm or something.
Yeah, I've had the same thought. In fact, let's just do that. Let's just really quickly extend this out. I'm gonna have to. I might just replay this in this section. Or, you know what? We have the notes here. Let's see how that sounds. Might want this lower.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place.
Oh, I'll have to. Kind of just need to
Oh.
play this again.
Новый аккорд появился.
Might do something like this, in fact.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place. Between this world and the next, a soul balance.
А мне не нравится эта идея.
Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held.
Может, именно поэтому я и не пишу
Oh, moonchild,
радио хиты прям один за одним. Я думаю, что надо слушать, что этот чувак делает.
How to carry you. Yeah, that one.
Something like that.
Yeah. And maybe another subtle guitar on the left. Even when that other third guitar comes in, maybe have them all dancing.
Totally, dude. Totally.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Да, если,
maybe
наверное,
even
смешать...
record it, you know, like do like a circular thing just to have.
Да, если смешать, вот, допустим, вот этот movement гитару постоянно, там та 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 там та 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 там, а слева какую-то аккордиками, а посередине может просто статичную какую-то.
Bass guitar.
See y'all in a second.
Sounding pretty. I'll leave you guys to it. But I'm
Sweet.
excited to
Lucy.
track some little beat.
Так, у них 5 минут перерыва, у нас
Killing
тоже.
it.
We'll be
Vocals are
back.
gonna send this to the next level for
Вернусь
sure.
через 5 минут.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. Who's with us? What's the opinion on using Logic for production? I have been mostly Pro Tools for a long time. I don't have an opinion. My opinion would be that it doesn't matter. My opinion is what works for you and what helps you and inspires you to make a lot of music. So if it does that, then I would say you're in a great DAW. There's no such thing as one is better than the other to me. So the DAW conversation is like, yeah, I started out like wanting to like produce, compose, all that stuff. And I just talked to a bunch of composers and they were like, yeah, we use Logic. And I was like, cool. So I ended up using that and I ended up learning it and I ended up liking it. But great music is made in every single one of them. So if it inspires you to, yeah, the recommendation for me would be to learn every bit of your DAW that you can. The more that you can do that, the more that you can focus on just being creative and not feeling like you're running in circles looking for stuff, figuring out how to do things. So, and that just comes with time.
Hey, give me a screen sharing real quick.
You wanted screen sharing, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah, I got you.
Все вернулись, я тоже.
This is fun. I just noticed in our school community. I think he's here, Patty. Dropped a pretty original version of remix of this song. That was pretty cool.
Moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the window, how they carry you home.
Anyway, I thought that was cool. Pretty
Cool.
quick work there, man.
Nice, man. Sweet.
Well done.
Dig.
It's a cool
Y'all
vision.
they're all gonna have a chance to like
Yeah, they were.
do
They've been
their
working on stuff.
their own version, right?
Yeah.
Epic. Fun.
I'll talk, Charlie. I'll talk about the competition tomorrow. It'll be a mixing thing.
Should we throw down some? Should we slap at a bass, Mon?
Yeah, yeah, man.
Should we slap at a bass, Mon? Yeah.
Slap it a bit.
captured still
I kind of liked it when you were
amongst the
Say that again.
I think I kind of liked it when you were playing a little higher stuff.
In solo, it's too sloppy. I don't think it's gonna sound the way the next note will cut through. Just have to start playing all the chords and then I can move this around.
Yeah, I like the Pink Floyd rock computer thing.
You can do that when you do it.
captured still.
There's something there.
Cool. I'll just hit play. Record this.
Never look back and do what I lose what I
А что это?
Maybe that could work coming in.
lose what Never look back and do what I lose what captured still.
Close.
I have a hard time, like, the way that I kind of do this is I play something and then I record it. I play and record it, even if it's not there, and I just go and tweak by hand. It helps for me to, like, listen as a listener rather than a player, so that I can hear things better when I'm not actually, like, playing it.
Lose what
Давайте чуть пропустим.
You want me to here? Starts to really walk around though, like towards the end of this.
Такой дезметал получается.
It's probably more. It starts out straight and it builds later, so we can kind of do some more thing. Maybe we could start doing like a do 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 with the bass right there. Do 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 do. You know what I mean? I don't know if it'll play that way. I wonder if there's a way to get it to perform like that. If only I had a bass guitar. Seems pretty much like a crime that I don't right now. That's just too. Let's see if I can. Yeah, jail for me. For sure. Oh, what's going on? What is happening here? Yeah. most likely going to want to change something about this. I want it to sound more performed. Unless like MIDI note. Right now it's kind of sounding MIDI. Help me please get this right.
Что-то качество ухудшилось, да? Сильно. Я согласен, что он так поменял партию, в принципе.
Oh, why did it change? I liked how it was sounding for a sec there. Maybe we should try a different tone. Just to see what we've got here. Tweed Man.
Edge all of that red MIDI over just a hair.
I
so
hear
it
it too, dude.
slightly pushes. Yeah.
I
cool.
hear it too. It feels like slightly behind the groove, right?
If anything, yeah, I'd rather have it push slightly.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit woofy in the low end. I'm gonna try to tighten that up just a little bit. I hear something right here, a little riff.
Да, что-то
You
в
like
этом
that?
есть.
Sick.
It's come-
Nudgy nudge.
My Uncle Kevin is starting to come out in me.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Really great bass player.
Yeah, my Uncle Kevin was a session bass player, and he was incredible. He died too early. Too soon.
Чуть пораньше было ставить. Четко. Вот сейчас классно бас-партия звучит. Вся.
We feeling it?
Кэнди.
Not feeling it?
Yeah, I think people are feeling it.
Cool. Let's give our ears like a reset and listen to the whole thing here.
Я переехал.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. And give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, wild child. Captured still amongst the rain.
Cool. I think we can keep that for now.
Guitar solo in that section would be interesting.
Yeah. You know, I heard some things that would be really ambitious to do. It just could use like something a little bit more like jarring in this section here. where the guitar and the bass like kind of move together. It's hard to explain. What's that?
Flute could be cool, actually.
Flute?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Some rad flute solo.
that would be dope. Should we try? There is one particular like guitar sound that's pretty believable that can sometimes work. Actually, let's try some of the native instrument stuff. I'm just remembering that there's a few.
It is crazy to think all this is MIDI. This doesn't really sound like it. It's like a little sterile, but there's a lot we can do to make it not sterile at this point. It's still just kind of like throwing spaghetti against the wall. Yeah, tape and saturation and running it through some circuits, putting some hair on it. All the hair, yeah. Are you going to try to program a guitar solo?
Yeah. Just want to see what it sounds like.
It's
ambitious.
bold.
It's ambitious.
A bold move.
It's ambitious. Yeah, the problem is I don't know. I need to remember how to change the tuning on this. Electric light, muted patterns. Sing as played. This is not the solo. We need more of that. Yeah, organ solo would be cool.
Captured still amongst captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. A soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the wind know how to carry you. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Ozzy, rest in peace, Ozzy.
Wait, when did he pass away?
Just now.
No
Just came across the news wire.
way.
Чуваки впервые слышат о том, что Оззи умер.
That is so sad.
Это, если что, стрим
90s
в
Dan
июле
has
был,
his
да?
shirt on his head and he's
Да, 22 июля.
headbanging right now.
Мгм.
Yeah.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. A soul balanced by a thread.
На вокале чуть убрал
Oh,
Криспи высоких.
moonchild, run with the wolves, watch high, and give it up, don't ever look back. And you are your muse, watch
Пока гитарка сюда зайдет, да.
Like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. A soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the wind know how to carry you.
Yeah, I think that is the move. Something in there, Dane.
I'm gonna add that.
Love the idea of like 3 guitars even. One left, one right, and then that third one comes in the middle. I'll just dance.
Я говорил об этом раньше, что он будет записывать справа, слева какую-то гитарку и в серединке.
Does this have built-in delay? Kind of want to bring that out a little bit. Oh, sweet. Replica.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. A soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the wind know how to carry you.
Yeah, that's really pretty, Dane.
Let's see if that works.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. A soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the wind know how to carry you.
Да, крутую гитарку записал.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place between this world and the next. A soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers. Keep starlight, in the court of distant dreamers. Keep your head high. Oh, moonchild, what is your heart fight? Oh, the whispers in the wind, how to carry you. Captured still.
Yeah, I kind of layer the sound and make it not sound like guitar. But I'm not sure, like, right off the top of my head. There's some really cool stuff Native Instruments has that I'm thinking, like, maybe even like vintage keys that have some movement that are playing the same thing. Yeah, banjo. Banjo could be cool if it was treated the right way. Cake icing sounds fun.
Are you going to keep that other guitar, the nylon, going?
Is it?
No, are you going to keep it going?
I don't know, maybe.
You're going to have it fade out.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place.
Oh, I think I was going to play something.
Yeah, I'm remembering that you were.
Captured still amongst the rain.
I think I just wanted to tuck it down.
Yep. Yeah, have it everything kind of pull back and the vocal come forward and then kind of build up again, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would keep that going or change how it's ending.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place, between this world and the next, a soul balanced by a thread.
Ребята, не забывайте шею разминать.
Born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? Oh, the whispers in the wind know how to carry you.
That's super beautiful, dude. Love that.
Cool.
My ears were dancing.
Yeah, we could fade this.
Yeah, the organ will have to get the stem for it because that's just baked into the original file they sent us, and it's a bit distracting for sure.
Captured still amongst the rain, like a portrait out of place, between this world and the next, a soul balanced by a thread. Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high. cries. All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty, man.
Yeah, we'll have to get that from
Yeah.
Chris.
Well, have Chris bounce that separate.
Mm-hmm.
Should have a message actually.
Give me a sec to pause screen share. 1 sec here.
I love hammered dulcimer. It's really pretty.
Just gonna shoot Chris a message here.
Oh, I'm shooting him one. No worries.
Oh, you are? You got it? Cool.
Oh, moonchild, born under the starlight, in the court of distant dreamers, keep your head held high.
Слушаем полную версию, я так понял.
Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you. You were here before your time, caught up in the whiplash, in that honeydew glow, under the indigo mood. Oh, moonchild, what is it your heart cries? All the whispers in the wind know how to carry you. Hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah. So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are.
No!
Did you try an idea for me?
Yeah, I can. Probably want to start to freeze some of these.
Oh, is it crashing?
Yeah.
Чел,
Can you put the drag so that it kind of hits with the
Это что,
tempo
Mac так
hits
фризит?
and the reverse all kind of happens at the same time instead of on the offbeat?
Let's see.
Run, wild child.
Oh, okay, so just move it over?
I just want to hear that feel. Oh, you could start it earlier actually. So start it with, yeah, where the reverse cymbal is doing it.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child.
That's really cool. In fact, I had...
I'd probably take out the reverse thing then as well. I think this is a cooler sound, and then just turn it down a bit.
I had the thought of like doing half of it one way and half the other. I don't know if that would work, but are you talking about this right here?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
you don't like
starting
that?
to sound kind of digital to me, to the organic feel of everything else. I just don't think we need it if we're going to move that there. Witcher vibes, interesting, yeah.
Hang on here. Hear me out with this sound.
Что-то оно в стерео не перешло.
Why isn't this...
Мгм.
So run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child. Give it up, don't ever look back. You are your muse, wild child. Oh, run, wild child, run with the wolves, wild child.
hearing something here. I wanted like a crash on the hey, goo, 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 like a big hit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it'd be like a kick here.
Just real quick, after hours today, can you maybe do another slidey sound to layer in with that slidey sound and turn them both down, make them subtle, and maybe just like a little
On what instrument again?
on the slidey sound?
Is that like on the acoustic guitar?
No, sorry, the whoosh.
Oh, this.
Layer in another whooshy sound and maybe have it like.
I have some ideas on how to make this more interesting, just like level it up. So I'm gonna try some things.
Cool.
For sure. I want the guitar right here to go dun 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 and have like the kick and this crash hit at the same time. Have that be like a moment that breaks it up.
Cool.
You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but so I'll have the crash go. The Crash Bandicoot is gonna go here. Where's my crash? Oh my. So we find a way to do everything. Guitar. Mint? Should we try it? No, that's not what I want. I think I want that vintage.
Ну да, что у него может фризить? У него практически каждый инструмент это контакт.
This needs to be just a lot more aggressive. Oh man, I need to go through. Here we go. Mic, noise, fret noise, tuning, amps and effects. Here we go. I don't know how this is going to play or how this is going to work. Might not be the sound. I'd have to like, again, get the stems that Chris is going to send. I just want like a just like something that really slaps right there. And who knows, maybe I'll play it offline today. Come back.
Well, yeah, we are
Out of time.
Also, I think Chris sent you the file without the organ.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Dan, that's a good idea. Why don't you live stream the after hours session for like the TRE students?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
All right, everybody.
Alrighty. I think we made some progress.
Made great progress. Starting to really come together. Once we get the vocals in there tomorrow, then we can really feel out what it needs, take a bunch of stuff away, keep the magic. Should be a really fun session tomorrow.
For sure.
Also, a big announcement tomorrow. Also, contest information tomorrow. So don't miss it. Be here, same time, same place. What else are you going to do on a Wednesday, right?
Yeah, what else are you going to do? Who
What
else are you going to be with?
All right, everybody. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
See you,
Peace.
everyone. Bye.
Круто, круто. Сегодня мы посмотрели еще накопления. За сегодня человечек сделал барабаны, бас-гитару, гитары еще прописал, еще какие-то атмосферки. Крутое накопление. Мы можем наблюдать, как за буквально 2,5 часа человек просто из вокала и подложки из органа сделал готовый трек буквально. Мне все нравится, очень круто. А завтра будем также еще смотреть третий день. У меня есть запись. Предыдущие записи, допустим, первого и второго дня вы можете посмотреть у меня на YouTube канале. Они будут сохранены в стримах, которые там, стримы все. Вот, заходите, смотрите, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь, пишите комментарии, приходите на прямые эфиры. Буду рад всех видеть. Вот, а пришло время прощаться. И желаю всем хороших проектов. Всем пока.